Howdy ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Hermitcraft Hermit Pack modded server. Last time we made this toast sandwich farm, and so that's been producing some toast sandwiches for us, as you can see here. But actually I have disconnected the farm because, as many of you guys pointed out last episode, we made a mistake. And the mistake came because I didn't really understand how these graded hoppers work, or more accurately, I misinterpreted how they work. I thought they worked to where if you put an item in here, it would filter out that item, but that's not quite how it works. So if I go ahead and I'll just show you here. If I put a hopper on top, and let's say I put seeds and wheat into it, it can still accept input as seeds. So yeah, it actually kind of makes this graded hopper not as useful as I thought it was. But it is what it is. That's how it is in the mod pack, so it's not going to change. Let me go ahead and just take all this stuff out of here. And we actually have to redo the bottom portion of this because I actually tore it up. And basically, what that error resulted in is half of our wheat getting deleted. So the farm was only producing at half the efficiency that it should be. So we have to fix that. So let me go ahead and I'm just going to go ahead and break this chest here. Like so. And that probably got sucked up. Yep, it did. Alright, so what we need is we need a hopper here. That's going to pull down both wheat and seeds into this hopper. Now we're going to need... Let's see, what do we need now? We need a graded hopper that's going to be facing to the left here. So let's just put one down like that. And this probably got sucked up once again, I believe. Yeah, it probably got sucked up into the thing. Let me just break this real quick. Get that graded hopper back. Let's see, can I access that? Yeah, there it is right there. Perfect. Alright, get that back. Very good. Alright, so this graded hopper, we're going to want this to have a wheat filter on it. So, yeah, it'll still accept the seeds into this hopper, which is critical. But it also accepts the wheat. And so the wheat is the only thing that's going to make it to the next hopper. Which we're going to put right here. And let me see if I have a block we can place down. Let's just place down... place down the planks right there. So yeah, we just need the... Let's put a... We'll put the chest right here, actually. That'll make more sense. And it needs to be able to have the ability to open. So we'll put the chest down right here. So this will be getting only wheat. And then we'll have another hopper right here that needs to be actually graded, a graded hopper that will have just seeds in it. So seeds. So there we go. And we need to get that back. So now all the wheat should show up here, and all the seeds should show up down here. So let me just pull all this stuff out of here, just so we can see that that is the case. And also we want to have our trash can right down here. So that should be where all of our seeds go. Actually, no, we need... For some reason, this can't accept inputs from graded hoppers. I'm not exactly sure why, but we're going to have another hopper there, actually, and then the trash can down here. There we go. So now we should see these filtering down as soon as, you know, everything filters down from the backlog here. So there we go. Get our wheat out of there. There is quite a bit of backlog, it looks like. So let me just have this backlog run through here for a moment, and then we will test this thing out. Alright guys, so the system backlog is now cleared, and we're ready to do a test on the system to make sure it works. So let's go ahead and just take out the excess wheat here. And there'll probably be another one right there. There we go. And let's go ahead and put in... Let's do 16 wheat. I just saw one extra one come through here as well. So, alright, let's do it. 16 wheat and 10 seeds. And so we should not see any seeds show up here. And we should see at least 16 wheat, which we do. Fantastic. And yeah, you can see, yeah, no seeds in there, of course. And no seeds in the rest of the system except those that are filtering down to the trash can below. Fantastic. So this is actually working. Good. But there's another problem now that we're encountering with this system. And that is that if I connected up a transferred pipe here, it'll actually connect up to this hopper as well. So that's not good. That's not good. Let me just go ahead and break that. What that means is we're going to have to actually transfer this mechanical crafter to this block over here. So let's get this item filter out of here. which for some reason it went into there. That's weird. But okay, let's get that back. Let's move this for a moment. Let's get this out of here. Break this, and I think we got everything. Hopefully we got everything. We're going to have to transfer the item, or the transfer node to this side of the chest. And so the item filter we want on this side is not the bread. We want the wheat on this side. So wheat item filter right there. Very good. Then we'll have the transfer pipe come out, come down, and go into the top of the mechanical crafter. Just like that. And so we want this to put out bread, not the dough. There we go. Got that. So that's making bread now. Very good, very good. You can see it's a lot faster than it was before as well. We're also going to need the transfer node on this one with the bread filter. So we don't want wheat, we want bread. There we go. Bread coming through. And then reconnect this right there. And by the way, I also went ahead and put in an octadic capacitor here. So this is now going to smelt up super quickly, as you can see. Yeah, really, really fast. So that's going to increase the speed it goes from wheat to toast sandwiches. So, sweet. I think that is now working. Just go ahead and plump in all of this wheat right here. And we can throw in a bread or two right there. And I think we can throw in these toast sandwiches right here. And those should go ahead and filter through, I believe. Wow, we actually produced... Oh, there we go. Took them all out there. Sweet. And then we should see them all up there. Yeah, baby. So this is going to be producing toast sandwiches at twice the rate it was before. So, yeah, definitely a big improvement. Alright guys, so our toast sandwich farm is up and kicking once again, working at double the capacity it was before since we fixed that little issue we had with the hopper, the graded hoppers. And also it's running a little bit quicker because of the octadic capacitor. So that thing should be working pretty solidly now from now on, and we should not have another problem with it. So, what are we going to do for the rest of the episode? Well, for the rest of the episode, I thought we would explore a little bit of the Actually Additions mod, because last time we also made the Empower, this thing here, which has really cool animation. You also got this cool laser thing, which looks awesome and sounds awesome as well. So I thought we'd explore the Actually Additions mod a little bit more. Yeah, so we're actually going to look at some of the things we have in this mod. So let's start off in the first page here. I'm just going to go through Firework Box. That sounds amazing right off the bat. Is there a recipe for this? No, it looks like there's not, unfortunately. What do we got here? We got the Energy Laser Relay. So that's like wireless energy transfer. That could be useful. That could be useful. Advanced, Extreme, Fluid Transfer, Item Interface. So this might be useful to make like a sorting system. Player Interface. Let's see what else we got. The Phantom Faces, of course. Phantom Placer. So we can use it to place blocks too. We could. I suspect you could strongly troll somebody with something like this. Like if they break a block in their base or something, or just keep placing a block in their base that shouldn't be there. That would be awesome. Let's see. Experience Solidifier. This could be useful. Experience Solidifier. Not really too terribly expensive. Let's look at this thing. Experience Solidifier. Needs empowered dynamite crystals and solidified experience, which we get from killing mobs sometimes. And then the advanced coil. Let's see if we can actually make this right now. Let's see, we'll go into this, and we need the advanced coil. Can we make that? No, we need the regular coil first, of course. Regular coil, and I can't even make that. Dang it, what the heck? Basic coil redstonia crystals are what we need. I think we have some of those either in our bag or over here. Let's see, anything over here? Nope, does not look like it. Let me look into my bag of stuff, and we'll craft up the experience solidifier. Alright guys, I think we have everything we need now, except for maybe the diamantite crystal block, the empowered version. Yeah, we need one of those. So let's go over here. We got to do one of these empower things. So we need a diamantite crystal block right there. We need light blue, clay, and then a clay block on the display stands here. So we'll just go ahead and do this real quick. And then, what's the other one? Clay block? Yeah, clay block. There we go. It takes a little bit longer when you empower these full blocks over just the normal crystals. Just because I presume it takes 9 times as long because you can craft these out of the regular crystals. But after a little bit of time, we'll see a big explosion, and then we should be good to go with our crystals and stuff. Let's see what the solidifier does. There we are. Bum ba da bum. All right, take that off of there. That's the last one we need. Very good, very good. And I'm realizing we might want to make some of these crafting grid storage modules go to different rooms here. So we might want to have one over there and throughout the rest of the base as well. So we just need to put this in here. And there we go. Experience solidifier. Sweet. Alright, let's get rid of this stuff. Let's put this down over here with the rest of our actual addition stuff. And we need also an energy conduit, I believe. So we might have one of those here, maybe? Let's just check and see. Nothing there. Here's some. Should be the good kind. Yep, it is. Awesome. Alright, so we'll just dig in here. And we'll bring this out like so. And then place our experience solidifier right here. Because this is going to be like the actual additions room here. Okay, so how do I do this? Let's see. If I hit 1. Okay, that gives me that. It took 1 level from me. If I put 5 in there. Aha. So it takes the individual XP number itself, not the actual number of levels. I see. So this is a good way to store our experience. So what if I did 64? So that takes about 1 or 2. So it varies how many levels it takes. That's really cool though. And then I can just presumably throw this and get it back. That's cool. Let's see if it does make... Yeah, it makes the sound still. That's awesome. So yeah, we can now store our experience and then use it as we want. That's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome, actually. You can also put all of your experience in there if you want to. I wonder if this converts it at a 1-to-1 rate. Let's test that out. Let's actually put 1 down until we get to level 50. Okay, so now we're at level 50. Actually, let's put this stuff away. Let's put this stuff away, and we'll do this. We'll just keep hitting 1 until we get down to level 49. So we're doing a little bit of an experiment here. So that is the entire level. So if we go to, yeah, I think 36. Okay, 36 XP at level 50. So let's see if we get all the way back up. This should fill up our entire bar if it's a 1-to-1 ratio. So let's just see here. Yeah, it is. Awesome. Okay, so we can actually store everything in there and get everything back whenever we need it. So let's just do a bunch of this, I guess. I'm actually going to go ahead and do this because this is actually really beneficial to us because basically this will allow us to get to level up faster, essentially, is what it'll do. So we'll just put those in there. I'm wondering where I should store these. I should probably get one of these compacting drawers again. Let me just... Compacting drawer holds 16 stacks. And actually, you know what we should do? We should get some drawer action going on in here. Bit controller drawer. Basic drawer. I might want to get a basic drawer and then just upgrade this and then just store all my experience in that. That might be useful. I wonder if there's a way to get this out too. Oh my god, so many possibilities. I'm afraid that I don't want these episodes to become like just like, oh my god, this is amazing, this is amazing, this is amazing. But that's sort of what I feel like right now. There's just so much amazing stuff in this mod to do. Let's see if we can craft up one of these drawers here. Compacting drawer. Let's just do a regular drawer, I think. One of these. Yeah, that should hold everything for now, I think. I'm fairly certain. So let's just get on over here. We'll put this down. Let's put this down here. Or actually, no. Let's put this. Let's get out. Yeah, we'll just punch this. Put it right next to the experience solidifier for now. And we should also get our enchanter. That'll be useful to put in here. I think that is right here. Yep, cool. We'll take that out, put that in here. What else? Maybe a crafting table would be nice. And that should be good for now, I think. And also maybe a slightly damaged anvil, apparently. Alright, that'll work. Let's get over here. Let's put this stuff down in here. So we'll put the crafting table down. Let's put that right here. Put our anvil over here. Put our enchanter right there. And then Our basic drawer will go right there with all of our experience. So let's just go ahead and put... We'll do 64 at a time. I'm afraid if I do all, some of it might get deleted. So I'm just going to do like this. And then we'll just pop that in there. Nice. Let's just go ahead and click all while we have like an inventory that's not as full as this. Let's just put some of this stuff into these chests. And yeah, I know that I'm not really doing a good job of organizing stuff right now, but I'll be okay. And this, and that, and that. There we go. Cool. So let's go ahead and hit all now. See what this does. Ah, okay. So it just sort of stores it internally. That's cool. So that is the experience solidifier from Actual Editions. Very useful. And now we have no levels, which means we can actually level up faster. Because we don't know, experience is exponential in this game. So if I just, like, for instance, come over here. See it? Yeah, it's almost 1 per level at the lower levels, which is pretty nice. But at the higher levels, you have to get a lot more experience to go up just a single level. So let's dump everything in there. Let's get all this, and there we go. So all of our experience is now stored right in there. Sweet! That's going to be really useful. Alright, so that's one thing we got from Actual Editions. Let's see if there's some other things we could have that are useful. Alright, let's just continue down the list here. We got the display stand, we've seen that. Item distributor. Interesting. Shock absorber. Vertical digger. Greenhouse glass. Double crusher. Crusher. Powered furnace. Energizer. Solar panels. I'm not really too interested in the solar panels. I think these are actually pretty terrible compared to the other stuff we have. Heat collector. Coal generator. Heat collector could be good. Leaf eater. Biogenerator. Item repairer. There we go. This could be useful. This could be very useful, actually. Item repair. I wonder if that can repair, like, our tinker's tools. Or maybe even our armor with the probe on it. That might be worth checking out. What is that again? Where is that? Item repairer. Yeah, let's check this thing out. So we need 4 empowered dynamite crystal blocks. Basic coils, which we've seen. And nori crystals, which I think are... What are they? What are they? How do I make them? Empower, of course. But how do I make the actual block? A nori crystal. Here we go. Iron. Yeah, okay. So we need iron blocks. Iron blocks. Let's get a couple of those. Actually, I might already have some nori crystals in here, maybe. Let's check some of the other chests, or the other end storage bits. Maybe in here. Nah, it's got to be over here, though. But yeah, it doesn't look too bad in terms of the recipe here. Ender casing is also not too bad. Just some ender pearls and a block of black quartz. Okay. Sweet. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and make that, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys. So we have pretty much everything done now, except for this last nori crystal enchanted, or empowered, I should say. So we're actually going to do that right now. I've crafted up some nori crystal blocks, which is just iron in front of that atomic constructor. So we're just going to go ahead and place that down there. I like the fact there's a different colored beam for every one of these blocks, too. And I also went ahead and actually decided that this storage chest, or the storage sack, it's going to be the Actual Edition, the storage chest, or sack from now on. So this thing should be done here any moment. And then it should allow us to craft up what we need. Let me just go ahead and get this out of here. There it goes. That's cool. It should have a sound effect, I think. There we go. Okay, so now we just have to craft this up into empowered nori crystals. They go like this. We need the empowered dynamite blocks, which are basically diamond blocks on the side like that. This right there, and the end casing like that. Gives us our item repair. Sweet. Alright, now I'm assuming this thing is going to need some power, so I might want to bring this down here. And so let's just do this, and here. Yep, okay. Click for Tesla mode. Click for red... Oh, we need redstone flux. Okay, yeah. 300,000 redstone flux. Very good. Okay, so... Item repair... Let me see if we can repair our pants first, let's say. Okay, RF is draining. It is working. Very good. Will we keep the enchantment on it, is the question. Durability is going up. That's good to see. We ran out of power. Is it nighttime? It's probably nighttime. Yep, it's nighttime. We might need to upgrade our power facility here. Because we're still running off a single solar power cell from Environmental Tech, like the Tier 1. The Tier 1 Environmental Tech solar panel. This is it. This is our whole power generation right here. I just got stuff all over the place, too. Anyway, let's go ahead and see if it's now done, or close to done. Okay, it's still going now. Durability is still increasing. That's good to see. Just about done. Yeah, we need more power in here. And yeah, it keeps the enchantment. This is amazing. All right. Can it do the probe? Let's see what happens here with the probe. This is going to be interesting. How diamond helmet with probe. Will it keep the probe on there? I'm hoping it will. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. This is really useful though. Wow. It does. Yes. It keeps the probe. Hooray! All right, I'm going to put this in here. Actually, let's test our Tinker's tools. Can it do that? Oh my god, if it can repair the Tinker's tools for real. Are you serious right now? This is insanely overpowered. Where's the durability at? Oh, look at it going up! It's going to take a lot of power, but still. Holy smokes, guys. This is insane. Yeah, it does take a little bit more time, and it looks like it's taking a lot of power, like an insane amount of power. But still. Guys. This is we need to make more of these. We can make like a whole... Oh, we can make like a whole... Oh, man. This is the best. This is the best. As long as it comes out okay on the other side. Please come out okay on the other side. It's getting there. It's getting there. Like I said, insane amounts of power being consumed right now, but still. Yes! Oh, that's the best ever. That's the best ever. Where's the rest of my tools at? I got something... Hold on. Hold on. Where is it? Tools. It's in this. Where? Oh, yes. Alright, so this Millennium Hammer has like 3,000 durability. I wonder if we can put this in here. Have it repair this with energy. Oh, this is the best ever, man. Oh, this is the best ever. I love this block. I love this block. This is an awesome mod. Alright, I'm going to leave that in there because it's going to take a while to repair, but dang, guys. I'm glad we made this. I'm glad we made this. This is awesome. I think I actually need to make like a bunch of these so I can just, take off my armor, plop it in there, and then like in seconds, boom, everything is repaired. That'd be sweet. That'd be sweet. That's something we're going to do in the future. So I'll let that repair for a little while, and yeah, we'll see what else we can do with actually additions, because this is being awesome right now. This is an awesome mod. Greenhouse glass. I'm just going through and seeing what looks cool here, guys. This is basically what we're doing. Let's see. Augments the drill, teleport staff, ring of growth. That could be interesting. Ring of growth. Ring of magnetizing. Ring of liquid banning. What? What the heck? Wait a minute. Does this like... Hold up. Does this prevent like water from touching you? We gotta test this out. We gotta test this out. Alright, we need water buckets. We need a ring. And powered dynamite crystals, which I think I have. And we need a ring. Let's see if we can make this ring. Oh yeah, easy. Easy money. Alright, so we need that. We need... Where is it? Liquid banning ring. 4 water buckets. Okay, I know how to make a water bucket, I'm pretty sure. And the dynamite crystals. Let's see if I have some of those empowered dynamite crystals. I got 3 of them. We need 4 of them. Let's just empower one of the whole blocks here. Should be the last piece here, and we should be able to craft this thing. There we go. Alright, make these into the dynamite crystals, and then we need some iron. So we need 4 buckets of water. I'm guessing these will probably be consumed as well, so gotta be aware of that. We got water down here, I think. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. And then let's just craft it up in our inventory right here. So we need this. We need those. And we need the water buckets. Perfect. Bum, ba, bum. Okay, we got the buckets back. Sweet. That's good to know. Alright, let's get on up here. Zipping around. I love this teleportation wand. By the way, in the most recent Hermit Pack, this got buffed. You can actually store more energy now. I thought it was less energy, but it's not. It's actually more energy. It's in this teleportation wand now, so it's even more powerful than it was before, baby. That's awesome. Okay, so this is out of RF because it's night. Again, solar power is a problem. We have to switch, or we have to get a more reliable source of energy or something. But for now, sleeping is our source of power, as it is in real life. Refresh yourself. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and we will turn this off. Put our ring of liquid banding in here, and we'll wait until this gets all the way filled up here. And I think, by the way, our tools should be done almost. Not quite, not quite. Still going, though. Durability. Maybe that's the maximum it can repair. Or maybe it just doesn't have enough power. I think the ring is sucking up all the power right now, so that's going to have to wait for a minute. Yeah, the ring is sucking up an insane amount of power. I'm curious to see how this will work, though. Ring of liquid banding. I'm hoping it'll be like we can like walk on the ocean floor type of stuff. But it might just be like it just repels whatever you're near. Hopefully this will also work for lava too. Oh, what if we can walk on the bottom of the nether? Oh my god, dude. I hope that is true. Alright, let's put this ring on. Whoa. Check this out. When did this happen? Did we get this upgrade recently? Let's put this on here. Can I put my ring on, please? Please? What the heck, dude? Alright, let's put it on ourselves. I'm not exactly sure if this works like on your person or like in some other way. What up, creeper? How you doing today, my friend? Picked the wrong day to be a creeper. R.I.P. in pieces. Good day to you, sir. Alright, let's see what happens. Nothing. Nothing happens. What if do I have to hold it? Oh, baby! It's a little weird, I'm going to be honest with you, but holy mackerel. This is amazing. Wait, does this actually ban it? This actually deletes it. What? What? Dude, what? This deletes the source block, too. Hold on. Where's the... Let's find the nearest ocean, guys. Let's find the nearest ocean and test some stuff out. I gotta see if I can walk along the ocean floor and make like a easy water tunnel. Pretty sure there's an ocean down here, like I said. Yeah, here we go. Alright, so... Here we go. Let's see if I can walk from here to there without touching, like, you know, water. Or, yeah, just basically walking without touching water, essentially. Oh, it doesn't work underwater? What? Oh, I'm out of power. Whoops. So yeah, I quickly ran out of power before I could actually like walk on dry land all the way across here, so it's of limited use, I guess. So it's really useful like as a replacement for sponges, I would say. To sort of, you know, clear out small lakes and things like that, but for actually like, you know, crossing the ocean on foot, not really the best option, unless you have like maybe like 10 of them in your inventory. Then you maybe might be able to do it for a little while. But anyway, yeah, still a fun little thing to experiment with. So let's find out something else to experiment with now. Alright guys, so the wings of the bat is probably the next thing we want to go after. And I'm just going to go ahead and dump off some of my stuff for actually additions in here. The wings of the bat, let's just take a look at those, what the crafting recipe requires. So, wings of the bat right here. So these things, yeah, we need these. They drop from bats. We also need an ender star, which is another star with a dragon's breath, a prismarine shard, and a black quartz. So we actually already have another star. We fought the wither during a live stream, so we should be able to look in here for nether star. Yep, right there. We got one of those. I don't think we have dragon's breath, however. We do not, and I don't think there's a way... No, you can't really craft it up or anything like that. So, we have to go and fight the dragon, which is not really a huge deal, but I'm not also sure how much... Is there a way you can make these bat wings? Doesn't look like it. So we have to go find a bunch of bats, too. And these dynamite crystal blocks, we got those, no problem. And we also need to find the ocean monument, because we need the prismarine shards. So we need to fight a guardian. So yeah, a lot of stuff we gotta do. A lot of stuff we gotta do. So I'm actually going to return to spawn real quick here using my ender staff. There we go. Perfect. And it takes a little while to load, obviously. There we go. Yeah, we got our Wrath node there we placed down a couple episodes back. And I think what I want to do, I actually want to go ahead and put more luck on my sword. I think that will hopefully, yeah, get all the nice the nice things. Lots of them. Yeah, so we're going to put a lot of lapis lazuli on our sword so we can get more of the good luck stuff, basically. Yeah, looting 1 right now. I'm going to get that up to at least looting 3, I think, right here. And let's see, this, how far does this get us? Looting 2. How about that? Does that make it looting 3? Is this doing anything for me? Doesn't look like it is. Maybe I maxed out the luck here. Let's see. Luck 2. Maybe we just need to go with the lapis real quick here. Let's see here. Get a little bit of that on there, and then a little bit of this, and a little bit of this. Looting 3. Fantastic. Okay, awesome. I like it. Sweet. So, I also think I can put now onto my sword. See if I got this in here. This necrotic bone. I think this actually will help me wither whoever I hit with this. Necrotic, yeah. So let's see what this says. Necrotic. Hitting enemies returns health to you depending on damage dealt. I think that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Let's do it. Sweet. Okay, so we got luck. Looting 3. 19 attack damage. I think that's good. We gotta go search for some bats now is what we gotta do. So we're gonna go find some bats, hopefully, and slay them. And then, yeah, basically, yeah, get their wings. Aha, another bat. Come here, guy. Come here. There you go. What do we get? Oh, yeah, first bat's wing. All right, that's 1 out of 6. We need 6 more of those. Beautiful. Beautiful. Another bat. Another 2. Ooh, we got 2 wings. Holy smokes. Hold on, let me clear this inventory of stuff. There we go. Wow, we got 6 wings already. Holy smokes, that was quick. Okay. Well, fantastic. Yeah, let me go ahead and I guess the next step is to head back to base, which is where? Over there. Over there. And yeah, we can then basically, yeah, fight the dragon, find a ocean monument, and then we will be ready to craft these bat wings, see how they work. Alright guys, so we're off to fight the dragon now. I'm just going to go ahead and teleport back to spawn. And there's something kind of cool at spawn I want to show you, which we are going to be doing soon, I hope. So yeah, currently I get back to spawn with these Wrath nodes and this Ender Staff. But I want to eventually get something going like this. So this is actually a teleporter. Actually, it's a dialing device made by Wells. And I think some other people have made some of these as well on the server. But basically, we want to get the ability to travel to and from our base to anywhere else in this dialing device. So you see Biffa has some stuff. Wells has his base in here. There's a mining mesa out here. There's an end portal. And we're going to go to the end portal here, obviously, because we want to fight the dragon. So we just click spawn to the end portal, dial once, step into the teleportation beam, and whoosh. There we go. We're off. So yeah, we got to make some of this stuff from RF tools to get our own teleporter. That would be pretty awesome. Right, so now we are all set to go to the end. I got my glass bottles, got the end crystals. Very nice. Alright, so let's go ahead and head on in. And of course, you guys have seen this fight a bunch of times, so I'm not really going to show too much of it, but there we go. Made it to the end, so let's go ahead and fight this dragon. Alright guys, we're back from the end. We got a bunch of Dragon's Breath, nearly a stack, and we also got a bunch of Ender Air bottles, which I've been looking up. And it looks like this is really important in Botania mod. And it has some pretty awesome stuff. Life Imbuer, Thunder Caller, which I presume is like a lightning sword of some type, maybe? I'm not really sure, but yeah. Looks like some pretty awesome stuff. Look at this, Corporea Spark. What the heck is that? That sounds awesome. We'll have to look into that. have to look into that. I'm going to go ahead and put this stuff away, though. We are now ready to head out. And, oh, we also got an Enderman head. Check that out. Look at this. Check this out. When you... This head will follow you as you move. How creepy is that? That's really crazy. So we got that as well. Let's go ahead and put this stuff away here. And we need a boat now, I believe. So let me just grab a boat. We also should make sure we have our... Yeah, Sailor's Charm on us. This increases our boat speed dramatically while we're carrying it. I think we might have a boat in here already. Yeah, we do. Nice. Alright. Sweet. So we got our boat. Let's head out and now look for the Ocean Monument. So this looks like as good a spot as any to start our journey off. And check out how much this this charm here, this Sailor's Charm, increases the speed. So if I just hop in here... actually, hold on. Is this normal boat speed? Yeah, this is normal boat speed right here, I believe. If I take this out and put this in my inventory, like this, woo! Super speed. It's like I'm in a motorboat now. So this will allow us to explore the ocean super quickly. Yeah, this is really nice. This is really awesome. Look how fast you can go in this. Although it does take durability, I believe. It looks like it does, at least. But still, very useful to have. So this should help us find an ocean monument in no time. So guys, I guess Guardians in this mod pack can spawn sort of independently. And there we go. We got our Prismarine Shard. Very good. Very good. So they don't actually need to find an ocean monument to get the Prismarine Shards. They sometimes just randomly spawn in the ocean, which I kind of like. It's pretty awesome. By the way, this is hypnotized space right there, I believe. Whoops. Land ho. Okay, back we go. Got everything we need to make these wings of the bat. Or bat wings. I forget what they're called. Anyway, off we go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so right now we are making the final Diamatime crystal, and yeah, basically, this is the last piece we need to make the wings of the bat, is I believe what it's called. So let's see, we got our nether star, we got our black quartz, our prismarine shard, our dragon's breath, our black quartz, and our bat wings, and our nether star as well. So I think that's all we need. So we need to make a ender star first, which is all of this stuff, like this, I think. Yep, ender star. And then, let's see, we need the ender star in the center, empowered diamantine crystals like that, and then the bat wings on the side to make the wings of the bat. There we go. Bum, bum, bum. Let's see now, can I put these on like this, or how does this work? How does this work? Can I put these on here? No. Okay. How do these work? Do I just, like... Oh, okay. Well, that's easy. So, there we go. We now have the gift of flight. Check it out. No power necessary. I like it. So we can just fly around like this pretty much as we wish, essentially. And then we can also teleport forward and then we still keep flying. How awesome is this? This is OP. If anything was overpowered, it's this. So now we can just fly over however we want to, as if we're in creative. Does it work if this is not in the hotbar? No, it does not. Good to know. Good to know. Luckily, our slime boots saved us. Or no, it doesn't. Our slime boots didn't save us. It just sort of... Oh, we can use it like that. Okay, it's just you can't pick it up like that. I see. Gotcha. Gotcha. That's cool. That's awesome. And so if I just do that, I free fall. Double tap space and I free fall. This is amazing. Wow. This is going to be really useful, especially for like gathering ores in the nether and things like that. What up, baby zombie? Rest in peace, guy. Or should I say in pieces? Alright, we'll take this dude out as well. Sweet. I'm digging this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, this is amazing. Whoop, 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 whoop. Alright, so we got the power of flight now, guys. Skywalker is what they call me. And, yeah, pretty good episode, guys. I enjoyed checking out some of the things from Actual Editions mod. We'll do more in the future on this. Next time, I think we're going to focus on power generation, though. Let's just hit the ground hard here. Boom. Power stomp. Anyway, yeah, we'll focus on power generation, I think, next time. And I think that will be all for me today. So thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Cub. Goodbye.